A Spokane man shot and left for dead is now defying all odds, making a recovery some say is nothing short of divine intervention. We first met Shane Reilly in 2011, 6 months after he was shot by a man who thought he was a sex offender. Reilly is not. Reilly was the center of KXLY4's Extreme Team segment, and KXLY4's Annie Bishop is now live with Shane's remarkable recovery. Annie?
And what an incredible man. His determination and sheer will to get better and live a normal life is truly remarkable. Next month will mark 2 years since Shane was shot. No one, not even doctors or his parents, could imagine he'd be where he's at today.
It's a miracle. It's amazing.
When Shane Reilly needed to write an essay for English 97, he knew right away what he had to say.
The most difficult choice I think I ever had to make was, should I give up on my life or should I fight to become normal?
A decision Shane made in the blink of an eye.
Because I was talking to him, telling him he had to fight. This is it. You got 24 hours. You have to fight. And I opened my eyes and he was looking at me.
March 5th, 2011, Shane was shot in the head by Robert Starton. The bullet pierced his ear, shattering his C1 and C2 vertebrae.
99% of the time with a C1 injury, you die.
Doctors told Shane's dad, Rich, to prepare to take him off life support.
I just said, no, not for 24 hours. You know, what's another 24 hours?
Turns out it was everything. 6 hours later, Shane opened his eyes.
He wants to live. So you change all orders, you change everything.
Shane spent 7 months in the hospital and rehab, learning how to do everything all over again, how to breathe, how to eat, the most basic of movements. When he was ready to go home, KXLY was there.
Shane Reilly has a home to come home to.
The Extreme Team remodeled his room to help with his recovery.
Well, they did 2 years worth of work in 4 days. There was 50 people here.
The last time you guys seen me, it took 2 people to transfer from my wheelchair to bed.
A year later, Shane is stronger and more determined than ever.
There's no medical reason why I can move. For my injury, being up so high, that there's not a whole lot of documented cases. It doesn't happen.
Shane can now walk from the living room to his bedroom. He's up to 150 feet.
So every time I go to a doctor's office, they'll come out to see me, see how I'm doing. Even doctors I haven't seen. They just want to stare and see and shake my hand and hear how I'm doing.
It's clear hundreds of hours of therapy are paying off, but the heart of his recovery is much greater than his 6'5" frame.
The will to live is amazing.
I don't want to be in a wheelchair forever, so that makes me want to keep going.
Shane isn't shy about sharing his story.
Because it might help somebody else. Not to give up when things get tough.
A message making a big impact, especially on the SCC campus, where Shane is now going back to school.
I will someday be able to live my life the way I want. I will have to go through countless hours of therapy. This is my choice. It will be worth every second. Of hard work, sweat, and pain.
And of course, we want to thank Shane for sharing his amazing story. He hopes to be out of his wheelchair by the time he's 30. That gives him about a year, and I have no doubt that he will reach that goal. And hopefully we will be there to watch him get out of that wheelchair for good and be walking. And
what an amazing story, Annie.
It truly is. And the main message is hope. They want people to have hope that anything is possible.
Well, and a strong will can defy a doctor's prognosis, obviously.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
So
great story. You'll keep us updated on how he's doing.
I certainly will.
An incredible young man. Thanks so much.
Thank you.